Hey everyone, welcome to another video of your boy Vok playing Ocarina of Time, celebrating 35 years of Zelda as a franchise. This will be our last episode, ladies and gentlemen. We have reached the final stages of, well, the final dungeon of this game and the final stages of my reliving of the N64 version of this game. Now, I have now decided we will be playing in the foreseeable future the 3DS version of this game, the remake Ocarina of Time 3D, and I will tell you why I have decided to do this during the course, not curse, course of this video. So, this dungeon has an interesting mechanic different to that of any other dungeon in this game. We have to enter each and every one of these rooms that feature each of them one of the medallions that we have obtained from the sages, from which we supposedly are borrowing their power. I don't see that, but whatever. That's the narrative of the game. So, yeah, we're gonna start over with the let's start over with the Spirit Temple. Start with that one first. Okay, so let me tell you why I have decided that we will be playing 3DS version of this game. I thought that we were getting 100% of this game. I genuinely thought that. However, it has come to my attention that there is something that we still haven't gotten from this game. And it's not important, they're not important items, mind you, but they are part of the 100% of getting 100% of this game. Those are upgrades for two of the most useless items in this game. The Deku Sticks, the Deku Nuts. We should be getting an augmented or buffed. We should be buffing up our capacity to carry the Deku Nuts and the Deku Sticks. Now, why don't I just start the episode telling you that I messed up and that we need to go back and do it, and then do one final episode, 1/30th and final episode for this dungeon. I'm gonna tell you why. There's a glitch in this game where after you obtain a certain item from the Begoron Sword quest, there's a glitch that prevents you from getting the upgrade for the Deku Nuts. And that breaks my heart, guys, because we have done the effort. You have seen me go back and forth and get the 100 gold sculptures in every freaking heart container and piece of heart that there is in this game. And yet, this is a quest that I have done this quest when I was a kid. It's a trade sequence with the Happy Mask Salesman that sets shop in Kakariko, no, in the Hyrule Castle market town. He sets store there after you give Zelda's letter, this little thing. You give it to the guard in the entrance of the Death Mountain Trail. That makes the Happy Mask Salesman open shop in Hyrule Castle Town Market, and you go there and you borrow a mask from him. You sell that mask to someone in Hyrule, and then they give you, you come back to the Happy Mask Salesman, pay for the mask. Sometimes you will lose money because the customer pays you less than you are supposed to pay the Happy Mask Salesman for the mask, and sometimes you will get paid more than what the retail price for the mask. So the thing is, that I always thought that that quest was completely was just something nice they added to the game, and it was like a teaser, a preview of the next game, which um, would be Majora's Mask, because this this quest, this trade sequence, involves you helping people out, which is the overall theme of Majora's Mask, the most philosophical of all Zelda games. We will be playing that game after this, but I never thought that it was very important. I didn't want to like do the mask thing really because I've never had any fun doing that quest. Um, so as soon as I completed that quest, I thought that the only prize was this spot where Zelda's letter was would get replaced with a mask that we would be able to lend every time we wanted from the Happy Mask salesman. He lets us borrow his most prized mask as of yet. We will later learn that he will come in, to possess an even rarer mask. But this guy gives us the Mask of Truth. And with the Mask of Truth, we can talk to those gossip stones, those Sheikah stones that pop up and they're like bouncy and they're really like useless, like in any other way, shape, or form. You talk to them while wearing that mask, and they actually tell you some secrets about like, the game. And I thought that that was it, but apparently there is a place at what's it called, the the Lost Woods, where you can where's the light? Oh, we need to burn that thing. We need to burn that bad boy. Does this mean that fire arrows are mandatory to complete the game? Is there any other way to burn that thing? Oh yeah, we can use normal arrows. If you stand behind one of these torches, it would be quite a precise shot, but it can be done. I think you can use regular arrows if they go through a flame, like one of these torches. And the thing is, we could use that. Fuck. We could use that to burn that web. And as I try to explain that, I fail miserably. So we should be able to do that if we hit. Yeah, you saw the fire, right? So the fire goes with the arrow. Well, where was I? Where was I? So the thing is, well, every time we hit the wrong sun, this motherfucker comes down. Fuck you, man. Alright, so the Mask of Truth. It lets us speak to the gossip stones and understand what they want to say. What they want to tell us. Thing is, there is a place at the Lost Woods. It's a place where there's a soft soil patch and 2 business scrubs. There's an alternative route to the main path into the sacred forest meadow, and basically there's a hidden hole in that room where you're able to drop down, and there is like a stage where there's a lot of small Deku scrubs that will watch you and react to you depending on the mask that you're wearing. We can use one of the masks and get the upgrade for the Deku sticks, and then we can use another one, I think the Mask of Truth, and we will get the Deku Nut upgrade. Now, the glitch that prevents us from hey there, the glitch that prevents us from being able to complete this. The spirit barrier is dispelled. Hurry up, kid. All right. The glitch is works in a way that when we get the Poacher's Saw, which is this item from the fetch quest for the Bigoron sword that we get from Fado, the little girl at the Lost Woods, that tells us that the guy, the bummer guy, the emo guy that was over there asking for the mushrooms, she tells us that he died, essentially. Well, she gives us, when we go back and try to find that guy, she gives us the poacher, so... Oh no, that's a trap, that's a trap. Oh no, it's not a trap. That was a trap. Because there's a bunch of torches, and that's a barred door, it's not a key door, it's not a locked door, so I thought this was gonna be one of those frost breaths that comes out of the box and fucks you up. Okay, so when we get the Poacher Saw, apparently there's a glitch in this version of the game, the N64 version of the game, that prevents you from, like it breaks the game and makes it impossible to get that Deku Nut upgrade. So, that's the reason why I have decided to play the 3DS version of this game, because in this playthrough, it's gonna be impossible to get 100% of the game. I already missed out on that, and I hate that quest. So we'll be doing that quest on the 3DS version with nicer graphics. For the time being, we will have to be happy with having gotten as much as we have gotten in this playthrough. 100% gold Skulltulas, all of the heart containers, every item there is, just not every item upgrade. And well, not every item there is if you want to count the Mask of Truth as one of those items. Other extra masks that you can borrow from the guy, but you can only borrow one of them from him at a time, is the... Oh no! Gotta do this again, all over again. Where was I? You can get other 3 masks, but they don't really do anything. They're just a nice thing they added to the game, and a nice tease for Majora's Mask, which is a Goron mask, a Zora's mask, and a Deku Scrub mask. Or a Gerudo, no, not a Deku Scrubs mask, a Gerudo mask. We get a Gerudo mask, and that's it. That's pretty much it. Now with the Gerudo mask, I think you can enter Gerudo Fortress as a kid. I don't know if the Gerudo girls are that stupid, but apparently, well, I'm not quite sure. I think you can. I think they laugh at you. They make like a little joke at you trying to get in at any cost. So yeah. So now we can't get 100%, and we will have to get 100% in the 3DS version, which, by the way, fixes that glitch. It would be like very sad to see Nintendo have a remake of this game and not have fixed that stupid glitch, right? Hey, Saria, what's up, girl? The forest barrier is dispelled. Hurry up, Link. Okie dokie. Let's hurry up. So yeah, that's the story. I would have turned back and done this, and I would have said, hey, sorry guys, I messed up once more. I overlooked, pun intended, this little quest, and we're gonna have to go back and do it and get everything in this game. However, we missed out. We missed out, guys. Just missed out. Right, we go inside the... Oh no, the Ice Cavern. A second version of the fucking Ice Cavern. Thank God I didn't fill up my bottles with fairies. Just fill them up, all of them. I think we can find a fairy at the end of this trial. So yeah, guys, that's what's going on. Look at that bastard coming at me. Go fuck yourself. So yeah, we have messed up in a way that can't be fixed. It's not like that time I messed up and I messed up the recording at the water temple and had to play the game all over again. I would have done that, but boy, I already got 100 gold skulltulas. I already got every friggin' heart piece or piece of heart. It's just not gonna fly with me doing everything again. I don't have the time either. Oh, there's the trap. There's the sweet trap. Don't have the time either. Tomorrow is I'm starting. We're going back to classes. I go back to my day-to-day job as a professor, and so all the fun ends today. Sag. So yeah, that's what's up. Why the timer, man? Why do we have a timer here? What's up there? Oh, it's a locked door. It's a barred door, not locked. Ooh, I should have... Am I gonna need to restart this? Here's the ferry. I think I'm gonna need to restart this bit. Yeah, let's go back because I needed that block that I let sink. I needed that to solve the puzzle. Or did I? No, I'm not so sure. Oh yeah, this one goes in there, right? And this one goes over there. Now over there. And now over there. And there we have it. We climbed this. We burned this shit down. Oh no! I let the fairy out! What an idiot! What a world-class clown! Wow! I never cease to amaze myself of how stupid I can be. Well, that was very, very sad to see. I feel so ashamed. I feel like crap, to be honest. Wow. Hey, where you going? Come here. Alright, let's just get over that. What happens when the timer runs out? Do they kick me out of the room? It doesn't lock itself. So I'm free to just do this. Come back, refill my fairies. I'll take that. I'll just get rid of these accident, I think it's the word. Yeah, I don't need this. And yeah, man, that was stupid. But alas, we have completed this third room. This third trial, if you want to call it like that. Hey! Hey, fairy, come back! What's the big idea? Oh, there you are. That's a nice thing about these buggy, glitchy things. They always have an answer, except for the one that is keeping me from getting 100% of this game. Oh, fuck. It breaks my heart because I knew that this would remain in YouTube and in the memory of the cloud, the all-knowing cloud and of the internet, until it ceases to exist, and therefore we all cease to exist. I think we're all going to die once the internet breaks. Once the internet breaks, we're all going to die. We're like, we're done. Hey, what up, wifey? The water barrier is dispelled. Hurry up. Some people believe that the sages are dead. Each and every one of them experienced very dangerous quest before we find them at the sacred forest. Not sacred forest. At the sacred realm, the chamber of the sages. For example, Saria had gone into the temple, the forest temple, to kill or just to investigate and know why the forest had been plagued by monsters. So when we find her, we never find her before Sacred Realm, and apparently the Sacred Realm is kind of a different dimension. So it may well be the place where dead people go, and the sages might be dead. I know that Rauru is kind of dead because he has existed for millennia. Hey, why don't you light up? Oh, I see. Burn a clock. This game loves clocks, for sure. I love to kill these likes with one hit. Just one hit and they go down. I love that. Well, magic jar goes to shit. We get those arrows. Now what? Do we need to hover there? Do we need to do make use of the hover boots? Nah, I don't think so. I think we need to light this bad boy up again. Yeah. Let's not drop because we're gonna have to do this all over again. Oh! Are you for fucking real? Oh my god. Now I'm pissed. Where was I? So yeah, basically, oh, where was I? I'm blanking again. Yeah, there we go. Alright, that's the item that we're gonna need. That's the dungeon item. That's cool. Could have harpooned ourselves up there too. You found the golden gauntlet. You can feel even more power coursing through your arms. Alright. Let's put on those that little magnifying glass they call the lens of truth. Go over here, hit this switch so the door unbars, and let's go and not fall down. Because if I fall down and I have to do this thing all over again, I'm going to scream. Why does the camera do this? Who is it helping? It's not helping anybody. Maybe that's what it's supposed to do. Not help you at all. I almost fell there. That was going to be stupid too. What happens if I light you up? Oh, okay. So, yeah, there are two, basically, there are two triggers to that shit. Magic jar, arrows, light arrows. Now, I don't think we're gonna ever use the ice arrows, to be honest, so they're just a nice addition to our item subscreen, which would have been better if we had the Mask of Truth. Hey, it's Impa. The shadow barrier is dispelled. Please save the princess. It has been so gratifying for me to relive this experience, this game with you guys, and finally have it forever burned into something. I have like felt every emotion that I felt the first time that I played this game, and I have tried to portray it effectively during this playthrough. So yeah, it's been very, very fun. Wow, these trials with the white coins, they have become something, huh? They have become a thing. Now look at these bad boys in action. Come on. Hey. Alright, there we go. Look at that. Link is ripped. That boy is buffed. Alright. Can we jump? Yeah, we can. You're going down. And that rock we just threw is a useful platform for us. Now, what's the coin we're missing? Where is it? Let's not get burned by that. And there we have it. Door unlocked. Let's just hurry up before we end up charring ourselves. I think we can just harpoon ourselves over there with a long shot, or can we? Oh, don't fall down. Maybe over there. Yeah, I think that's the platform. We should have ended this. Oh, come on! Don't tell this. Don't tell this to me. Don't be like that. They're really gonna make us sweat for it, huh? Ooh. That little sound really made me nervous. They know how to get to you, right? They really do know how to get to you. Alright, another one down. I have gasped, I have sighed, I have felt all of the emotions. Hey, it's Darunia. The fire barrier is dispelled. Hurry up, brother. I have felt every bit of the original emotions that I felt when I played this game. I relived this, and I'm very happy. So, big shout out to the emulator that I'm using and the creators of this emulator, which is Project 64. I'm gonna link the download for the emulator down in the description. I hope that I'm not doing them any harm by distributing that link. I don't know if Nintendo is after them. Maybe they are. Maybe I shouldn't be sharing that link, but it's whatever. It's whatever. My my intentions are I mean well. What do we have there? Oh, one of these guys. Yeah, they die to one of our long shot. One of our long shots in the face. You're also going to die, and you're also going to die. So this is the key. This is what we want. Let's not open any of those other chests because they are bullshit. Now, there should be another thing here. Oh no, there's nothing. We should just play Zelda's Lullaby here. And I think a little chest with a small key should drop. There we go. Small key. Another timed room. What a surprise. We harpoon ourselves over there. Now I think we should be wearing the Lens of Truth. We don't care about the damage. Don't really care about that. Get this. Get this. So let's wait for those things to roll over, and now we have it. And the timer still goes on. Why? Why does the timer not stop? Wait, what? Oh yeah. They're trying to get us, man. They're really trying to. They're trying their bestest. Alright. Is this the final one? I think it is. That's our boy Rauru. The light barrier is dispelled. Hurry. Alright, this is the last one. Before we enter the center room, and climb up the stairs and challenge Ganondorf, we're gonna use the gauntlets, the golden gauntlets, to lift that boulder or rock or block that we found outside the castle that was blocking the way for us to get into the final great fairy fountain. What does that fairy give us? We'll see. I will not spoil that for you. No, I think I already spoiled that in the past episodes. I think I already did. But in the spirit that maybe I spoiled that in the failed recording, I will not spoil it right now. We will just go ahead and take off. Why is there no map in this dungeon? Why is there no map? I don't understand the dungeons without a map. Why? I mean, why? There are people who have bad orientation, like people who do not have spatial intelligence at all. So those people would really much appreciate a map. I am one of those. Well, I'm not really that bad with directions. As long as I have a freaking map, I can go wherever you want me to go. That's why Google Maps has become such an important part of our lives. That's why I'm telling you, once the internet breaks, we die. There we go. Wow, Link. How can anybody stand a chance against you? The girls and the guys want to be with you. Our final fairy fountain. This is exciting. The final. This is for one last time. We're gonna watch these crazy bitches laughing at nothing. Why are the Great Fairies such crazed creatures in this franchise? Welcome, Link. I am the Great Fairy of Courage. I am going to enhance your defensive power. Receive it now. That I shall do. And as you can see, our heart containers now have like a little white outline, which means we're bulkier. Your defensive power is enhanced. Now we will take half the damage that we usually take. Your defensive power has been enhanced. Damage inflicted by enemies will be reduced by half. Just as I was saying that. When battle has made you weary, please come back to see me. We will not come back to see you. This is the last time that we step out of the main quest and do something. We're now going to go beat Ganondorf's ass and then be done with Ocarina of Time and start Majora's Mask. But seeing as how I will be going back to my regular job, videos will be coming again at a slower rate, I must say. But I had fun during these vacations that I had in between semesters. It's been nice. Alright, we're all ready to just smash Ganondorf in the face. And you know what? Oh no, I've every bottle filled with a fairy. I was gonna tell you that there's a way, there's like a pretty little detail that they did for this game where you can beat Ganondorf with a bottle, with an empty bottle. Well, not completely beat him, but one part of the fight you can do with an empty bottle instead of your sword. But never mind. Never mind. If we die and use one of those, oh, we're totally gonna be using the Goron sword against these guys. What's the name of these guys? These are not Lysalfos, are they? Dinolfos. Alright. Alright, this one dies real quick. I didn't want to enter the Ganondorf fight with this sword because I think it's like kind of canon that we beat him with a Master Sword. That's like the way it's supposed to go. Ganondorf's playing the organ. There's the boss key. Stalfos. We took one hit. I wanted to do this with perfect health, but I guess we're not gonna be able to do it. Oh, he disappears. I thought that this was one of those fights where we needed to kill both skeletons, like within a window of time, or else the dead one revives. But that makes it easier for us. So we continue to climb up. I think that now we're getting to, I don't know, there's one more stage. It's always 3, right? Oh, and it's the Iron Knuckles. Ooh. Oh my goodness. These guys are the hardest opponent really up until now, right? They block our attack. Let's get those 3 hearts. They're gonna come in handy. When there's only one of you left, you're not so tough, guys. You can only double team me. That's the deal. Okay, so this was the door that just, oh no, this was from where we just came. This is the next door, and now we're ready to kill Ganondorf. We're gonna kill that son of a gun. Ooh, are you ready, guys? Let's see. Oh, okay. Oh man, I sure do know how to kill the moon. Well, that's the lower level where if we fall down from the fight, I think we have to climb back, and Ganondorf's health will be back to full. What's the correct pronunciation for full? It's not fool. That's like a dumb person. Fool. It's full. Yeah, that's the correct pronunciation. Here we are, guys. It's my the organ. And the Triforce shows. They give us our health back. That's pretty considerate. It's very considerate from Nintendo. Look at Ganondorf. The Triforce parts are resonating. They are combining into one again. The two Triforce parts that I could not capture on that day 7 years ago. I didn't expect they would be hidden within you too. And now, finally, all the Triforce parts have come together here. Have gathered here. I'm sorry. These toys are too much for you. I command you to return them to me. Hang in there. Think I can't help you because of the waves of darkness. I can't get close. Oh, you're a real piece of work, Navi. I'm sorry, Link. Oh, you're a real piece of work. You're just a coward. Alright, he breaks the floor. And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna do this the right way. We're gonna have a tennis match with this guy. It's much easier with a big Oran sword because I tend to swing too early, and that leaves an opening for the ball to actually hit us. Now, as soon as we hit him, we change back to the big Oran sword because this is what we want to have dealing damage to him. Oh no! Ooh, what a clown! I'm really like my clown game is real strong today. Thought I had it under control, but I didn't. So this is like a repeat of the Phantom Ganon boss fight from the Forest Temple. I'm gonna equip this, please and thank you. Oh, we need. Oh, what a clown! Once more, we need to. Every time that we do that to Ganondorf, before we jump there and try to take him down, we need to shoot him with a light arrow. What am I thinking? Listen, guys, I'm giving him a chance. I'm making this interesting. From now on, there's no mistakes allowed. We should have shot him before we jumped into the platform. There we go. So I think one more of these interactions will actually take him down. So let's not mess this up. He's gonna throw one of his full force things to us, and we can spin attack them and do that neat little trick. You see, when I really set my mind into it, I really just kill this guy. There we go. The great evil King Ganondorf, beaten by this kid. Now this is interesting. The blood that he just spit was actually censored from the afterwards version, like the eventual new versions of Zelda, Ocarina of Time. They turned it into a green liquid, presumably Ganondorf's blood. But I guess that the Muslim chanting in the Fire Temple, the Muslim symbol and the mirror shield, and then all the Gerudo stuffed things. Gerudo stuffed things. Plus, this blood was too much for some people, and they just censored this. Link. Ganondorf said our name. What do you have to say about that, guys? What do you think? We ended him. Begoron's sword is just too good. It's just too good. And there we have a Zelda, our Zelda. You are back, baby. I like the armor that she's using. Ganondorf. Pitiful man. Without a strong, righteous mind, he could not control the power of the gods, and it's not over. What a dick move. He's taking down his castle with him. Link, listen to me. This tower will collapse soon. With his last breath, Ganondorf is trying to crush us in the ruins of the tower. We need to hurry and escape. Please follow me. Why do you know the way out? Why do you know the way out? Have you been here before? Is this? I'm going to go conspiracy theory here and say that Zelda's working with Ganondorf. Okay, Zelda, open those doors up for us. Let us get out. Can't be dropped into that pool of malice. Not really. Now, keep in mind, Zelda is invulnerable. She can't get hurt during all of this, so don't worry about the rocks hitting her. She will never get hit by the rocks. Just worry about yourself. Just try not to die on this. Try not to get hit by the rocks, basically, and not falling down into the lava, or not lava, the malice pool. The pool of malice. The malice pool. And she genuinely feels for us, right? She gets scared when we do a stupid thing, and she gasps. She goes like, "Huh?" Now she's gonna protect. Look at her, dick move again. Everybody dick moves Link in this game, huh? We kill these guys. Now I think we need to kill them. Yeah, we have a window. We have a time window to kill these guys. Come on, attack me. I don't want your buddy to revive. Alright, there we go. Thank you, Link. Now let's hurry. Thanks for the hearts. Thanks for the love. Let's get out of here. Posture check. Whenever you see that my chin is like hiding from the frame. I need to posture check. I keep my, like, I'm very self-conscious of my posture. So yeah, guys, if you want a little bit more of a challenge, just fight Ganondorf with the Master Sword. Do not use the Big Oron Sword, because it's way too easy. It's really not that fun. But I really wanted to do it just so that you can see how broken this sword is. I promise one thing, in the 3DS version of the replay, we're going to use the Master Sword. We're just going to do this the way it was meant to be done. You're gonna get 100% of everything, and yeah, we're gonna beat Ganondorf using the Master Sword, not the Big Oron Sword. I promise you. That's my word, my Boy Scout promise. Have you ever been to the been a Boy Scout or a Girl Scout? I was a Boy Scout for like a year or something. It was kind of fun. It was kind of fun because we like made fires and we camped. Yeah, something different to do as a child, but it's not something that you want to do as a grown-up. Like, I don't see it. I actually know a guy. He's a friend of my sister's that is actually a Boy Scout, and he's a well-grown man. He's a pretty cool guy, but I don't know. He must be like really into camping and such, because otherwise, why would you keep being a Boy Scout after so long? That's real dedication and passion to the activity. It's over. It's finally over. Link, I'm sorry I couldn't help you in the battle before. Yeah, now you're sorry, right? I didn't need you anyway. You're just a liability, Navi, and you're annoying. So, we're not done yet? Not done with you, Ganon? Now you know why the castle is not named Ganondorf's Castle and it's named Ganon's Castle. Because this guy is otherworldly. Look at him. And he's donning the Triforce of Power still. That's what makes him, like, unkillable. And look what it's going to make... Looks what it's going to do to him. The Triforce of Power. It has turned him into Ganon. A hog. A hog with dual blades. Now this is important symbolism in the game. The hog represents power in Zelda. The owl represents wisdom. And the dragon, I believe, represents courage. There's no way he's going to hold me back again. This time we fight together. I'm not gonna be needing you anyways, Navi. But just for the culture, let's just read this. Ganon, I really have no idea what his weak point is. See how helpful you are, Navi? So we should be hitting him now with the Big Oron Sword. In the tail. Always hit him in the tail. Just roll down through his two legs and hit the tail. Do that enough times, he drops, and you just kill him. Come on, Ganon. So this version of the King of Evil was actually the first version of Ganondorf to ever see the light of the world, to ever draw breath. And you know why? Because the first Zelda games We're actually... Oh! Did you listen how she screamed for us? She was terrified. Do we need to hit that with the light arrows? Do we need to hit the tail with the light arrows? Apparently we did. We did need to hit the tail with the light arrow. Alright. Here's the Master Sword. Hurry up. Need to kill him with the Master Sword now. We stun him. And we... Ooh. Yeah, I said I was not gonna get hit by this guy anymore, but here I am getting hit. With my upgrades, it's really not like, I'm not scared. Wow, this battle is intense. Oh. So this was the version of Ganondorf that was actually the final boss in Zelda, the first Zelda, back at 1996. Now I'm really dropping the ball, huh? It's time to use the Vigoran sword now. Like, I'm tired of you. Look at him. He's looking for us desperately. But he's really bulky. Am I missing something? Like, his weak point is his tail, that's for sure. But am I hitting it wrong? Do I need a different item? Maybe I need to hit him with the Megaton hammer. I remember that sometimes I did this using the Megaton hammer. All right, we're already dropping to. Oh. Ooh. All right, this was. I did not foresee this. I did not foresee myself dying in this battle. Why doesn't he die? Is this a glitch? He should be dead by now. By a lot. Oh, we do not have magic anymore. And I don't have anything to replenish my magic. Wow. So then... The light arrows are not it, right? Let's see. Let's have this guy break these things. Maybe we can get more, yeah, magic jars. Let's get more magic jars. And just... You know why I'm doing this so wrong? Camera, man. Camera is really bad. Still not dying? I think this is definitely glitched. This has to be glitched. It has to. Why don't you die? Boy, do I need to keep hitting you with the Master Sword then? What is it with you? Oh. And now you decide to die? Well, this was embarrassing, so we'll fix this in the next the playthrough for Ocarina of Time 3DS, 3D. I'm using my power to hold the evil king. Use your sword and deliver the final blow. Zelda's weak. We need to do this now. And the sword glows. Oh, let's kill this guy. Look at all that blood, and now we stab him in the face. Oh my god. Six sages, now! So the first Zelda, the first game that ever came out, which was called just The Legend of Zelda, Ancient Creators of Hyrule. Now, open the sealed door and send the evil incarnation of darkness into the void of the evil realm. Like the first The Legend of Zelda game, back in the NES era, was an open world game where the world is very much in ruins, and the final boss is this guy, Ganon. So, and chronologically, this game came before, but in real life, we played that Zelda with Ganon as the final boss first. So, when people saw this as a prequel, curse you, Zelda. Curse you, sages. Curse you, Link. Someday, when the seal is broken, that is when I will exterminate your descendants. Mark his words. Mark his words. Spoiler alert. Alright. This guy, as long as the Triforce of Power is in my hand, now that's important to what I was saying. So he was sealed, but he kept the Triforce of Power. So the Triforce is divided, and he's still like the Triforce of Power was corrupted so much that it transformed him into a more powerful beast, but it enraged him and made him mad, right? So that's interesting. Thank you, Link. Thanks to you, Ganondorf has been sealed inside the evil realm. So the reason why we get to fight him chronologically afterwards in that Zelda game is because Ganondorf in this game actually got to he took into his possession the Triforce of Power, and that turned him into the demon beast that he is. However, this game, we'll talk about it after the end scene. Thus, peace will once again reign in this world for a time. All the tragedy that has befallen Hyrule was my doing. I was so young, I could not comprehend the consequences of trying to control the sacred realm. I dragged you into it too. Now it is time for me to make up for my mistakes. You must lay the Master Sword to rest and close the door of time. However, by doing this, the road between times will be closed. Link, give the Ocarina to me. As a sage, I can return you to your original time with it. Also, you're one of those persons that gives away things and then asks for them back. A giver-taker. A giver-take-awayer. When peace returns to Hyrule, it will be time for us to say goodbye. Aw, that's sad. Don't go, babe. Now go home, Link. Regain your lost time. Home, where you are supposed to be. The way you are supposed to be. So she wants to give us back our childhood, because we didn't get to be children. Now what this does is essentially change time. It's not the Back to the Future time traveling where something transpires in like something that was not supposed to happen in the past. Thank you, Link. Goodbye. Something that was not supposed to happen in the past happens. It has a direct effect in the future, and you see like people disappearing and such. This is not the case, really. This works much more like the time traveling from, I don't know, Avengers, from the Marvel Cinematic Universe, or yeah, it's essentially the timeline branches out, and so this timeline in which Link saves Hyrule continues on without Link, because Link has been sleeping for 7 years in the Sacred Realm, and then he got out and fought Ganondorf and freed this timeline from his evil rule. However, he is being sent back by Zelda and becoming a kid again, thus branching the timeline to an era where Link does not exist anymore. And that will be the branch that will have the Toon Link games. Toon Link is Wind Waker, Spirit Tracks, or Phantom Hourglass, and Spirit Tracks in that order. Those are the only 3 games that branch out of this timeline. However, when Link comes back as a kid, that creates a different timeline for other games which are the ones that we will be following. These are the 3D Zelda games that are more realistic looking. Those are Majora's Mask, Twilight Princess, and I think there's a couple games like, or not. Maybe I'm mistaken, but I would presume that Breath of the Wild also follows this timeline where Link comes back as a kid. The hero of time, Link, comes back as a kid. I would say that this is the time, because there's one other interesting thing about this. The Toon Link era seems like Zelda sent Link back in time with the Master Sword, so we could presume that this timeline is now without Link and without the Master Sword. And they would need to create a different weapon, a different Master Sword, for the time when Ganondorf is set free once more. Because she said for a time there's gonna be peace. And that's right, Ganondorf is still in possession of the Triforce of Power. So eventually he will be Ingo and Talon. They're drunk as fuck. Look at that party. They're really, they like Lon Ranch, huh? Such a venue for big parties. So that's what happens. The timeline splits into those 2 branches. But there's a third branch that is actually not considered in this game as part of the ending, which is Link dies in the fight with Ganondorf. He dies. In this tragic turn of events, the sages have to do whatever is in their might, including Zelda, to try to seal Ganon. Like, Link dies to Ganon, not to Ganondorf. He beats Ganondorf, and then when Ganondorf turns into Ganon, he kills Link, pretty much like he killed me in this playthrough. Maybe it's fitting, but oh, look at that. This is a heartfelt moment on this ending, this credits sequence, because you see there that the Kokiri, I don't remember his name, and Ruto's father are like kind of mourning. They're sad, and that's why some people think that the sages are dead. These guys like They became stars and are now like overlooking everybody in Hyrule. Look at Impa. They're like it's confusing to me, but some people believe that they died, and that's why this scene is kind of sad. Like you see, um, like a Kiri guy that had a crush on Saria and Ruto's father. Like they're down, even though everybody's celebrating. Maybe they just missed their people, and they know that they won't be coming back because they have a larger than life role now. Look at this. Now Link is a kid. So when the sages were sealed Ganon after Link died, that they sealed the complete beast that took possession of the Triforce of Courage too, and was sealed with the Triforce of Power and the Triforce of Courage. He did not get the Triforce of Wisdom from Zelda, so he became a mindless beast. Well, not a mindless beast. He became very savage. He became a mindless beast in a different game where he was incorrectly resurrected. But those are the games that are the 2D Zelda line of games, which have the... Did you see Navi just fly away? Those are the games that start with The Legend of Zelda and the NES, and then A Link to the Past, the Super Nintendo, and then Link's Awakening on the Game Boy, and the remake on Nintendo Switch, and I don't know, some other games. A Link Between Worlds for the 3DS. Those are not as realistic versions of Link as this. And so we're sent back to this very fateful moment where Link goes and tells everybody everything. He tells the king and he tells Zelda that Ganondorf is bad news. And that is the end. So with Link's advice, I don't know why they believe him, why they would believe him. None of them have ever met this guy from the forest, but they believe them, and they actually get to imprison Ganondorf before he attacks Hyrule, because Ganondorf was just there, swearing fealty, and Link is going to be the undoing of his grand design. So there we are. We have completed this game. This end screen is permanent. There is no going back. So this is where we end our playthrough. And it's been like so much fun. I can't even begin to tell you how much I have enjoyed this. And apparently now they play the songs that we know if you stay too long on the end screen. Thank you very much, guys, for being with me during this whole playthrough. 29 videos long, 29 episodes long of me playing Zelda, celebrating 35 years of this wonderful franchise. I have loved this experience and will be continuing on forward with Majora's Mask. Then we will play Twilight Princess, and then we will play the first in chronological order, which is Wind Waker. Not Wind Waker, Skyward Sword, but the Skyward Sword HD, which I got from my Nintendo Switch. So we will be going in there and playing the hardest difficulty, Hero Mode, which you can unlock after you beat the game. So thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for being here. And don't forget to leave a like if you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so that you can get notified every time I upload another video. If you didn't like the video, please, or the whole series, please leave a comment too and tell me what you didn't like so that I can improve myself going forward. And yeah, thank you very much again. And by all means, have a great rest of your day. And I'll see you next time very soon. So enjoy yourselves, and thank you very much once again. Bye-bye.